Hello everyone, and today we're going to be doing something different. No, we're not. Kind of. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions of the Revenant. Given that the class is out on the PTS server, it'd be wrong of me to actually make a guide since the class isn't actually fully released yet, so there's a good chance that something's probably going to change. And knowing my luck, it probably will. So sit back, relax, see what I think of the class, and just take a look at him for yourself, because he is quite a look compared to the rest of them. So the Revenant is a headless melee class that uses a spear. He also uses a shield, but this is pre-equipped with the class. There's nothing special about his basic attack, much like the Lunar Lancer, it's just a thrust in motion. Get it? I'm sure I could put a penis joke in somewhere, but I can't really be bothered to think of one right now. I think it's quite obvious that this class is going to be one of the tankiest classes in the game, and considering his skill set, he's also going to be quite the aggravator. What a bastard. I'm not going to go too in depth, but let's talk about his skills. Bulwark Bash, my god, that was a tongue twister. Swings your shield in front of you, hitting the enemies. It deals a pretty respectable amount of damage, and it also stuns the enemies for about 3 seconds. The skill also has about a 7-second cooldown period. Spirit Spears and Spirit Storm, which, god, that's a tongue twister. Both of these skills, and this is probably a first time for Trove, actually use your health to actually cause damage, which is quite strange. Let's talk about Spirit Spears first. My god, that just sounds so tongue twisty. Kind of similar to the Draclite and the Tomb Raiser, this sort of channels damage to the enemy, but this also causes damage to your health. Like I already said, it consumes around about 6% of your health every second. And yes, if you hold it down long enough, it will kill you, but we'll get to that momentarily. Also as well, the unique thing about both of these attacks, Spirit Storm and Spirit Spears, another unique thing about these skills, the more health you have, the more damage they actually deal. We can already see how this class is going to be quite the tank. And the ultimate skill, Spirit Storm, let's go a little bit in depth with that, but not too in depth because I can't be bothered. Using this skill consumes about 30% of your maximum health, but it also pulls in mobs towards you. But as well as causing damage to mobs, it actually heals other players that are around you too. So I think the Candy Barbarian might have a replacement here. But this is where the tankiness really does come into effect. Vengeful Spirit, which is your passive skill, has a couple of unique effects. Using your basic damage actually leeches health off the enemies, so that's kind of useful. But the thing that really makes this passive skill stand out, when you die, you immediately revive yourself, and you also summon what I can only explain is a ghost Spartan. Seriously, what the fuck is that thing? But my god, how useful is that? You die and immediately revive yourself and then carry on fighting as if nothing happened. That's amazing. Granted, there is a 1-minute cooldown period then, where if you die during that period, you die. But then again, that's kind of not that difficult to avoid. And then once that minute is up, you're back to being invincible again, and then you have like another minute where you can die again. But still, this for a passive skill is absolutely brilliant. I actually love this. This sounds so fantastic. So, glorifying the living shit out of this thing, what did I actually think of this thing when I was playing him? Well, it's kind of hard to describe given that I was playing on the player test servers, which are incredibly buggy as you can actually see. But I think he played quite well. I was enjoying myself anyway. I actually found it quite difficult to kill myself to start off with, and trust me, my gear on this server is not good. It is really bad. But the one complaint I did have, but I'm not really sure if this is a bug or whatnot, when I was using Spirit Spears and then trying to move around, instead of staying face towards the enemy, he would actually face in the direction which I was moving, even though I was facing the enemy. It was quite weird. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, every time I try to move around, the guy looks away and then he starts missing the attack and is like, come on dude, what the shit, just look straight forward. Like I said, I'm not really sure if this is a bug or not or whatnot, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, the Revenant apparently coming out on Tuesday. What am I saying apparently? He is going to come out on Tuesday. I'm actually looking forward to him. I can't really wait to see what this guy's going to look like with the gear I got on this, so yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I think this guy is going to be the next like tank that everyone's going to want in some Shadow Tower and whatnot. But anyway, I'm done with this first impression. I've had fun with this class, but I bloody hate playing on these player test servers because they're so buggy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff, and that's enough of me begging. Thanks.
Goodbye.